when I look around, I want to believe that I grew up fairly, we were not rich, but comfortable. We would eat every evening, at least one meal a day. We would go to school. We would have something, clothes to wear. We would be normal, average kids. And when I look at that and compare to what I would do with that salary, it's basically nothing, especially now that I have a child. So things have changed for the better, yes, and the opportunities 100 times better.
Taking care of myself, pampering myself, going for facials, going for massage, and now and then getting myself something new that makes me smile. When you're angry, retail therapy will be go shopping. Even if you don't have money, you know, you think, well, I have to do it. The overdraft have to pay for it, and you pay for it.
Sometimes I take out my girl and the kid. I take them out. We can go to Gorif City, have a nice chat on the park, in the movies. Yeah, that's what I do in the weekend.
I have a car. I bought this. I was having 2 cars, by the way. But the other one, they hijacked it, which is 2 years back.
I'm driving a Toyota Corolla 160. It's cheap. The parts are cheap. It is cheap to maintain it. Yeah, I can put it that way.
I read a lot of self-help books. So, I mean, the bottom line is that if you don't do it for yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you.
My focus right now is my studies and work.
And my dream is to have money, by the way. Is to have, you know, like big business.
In 5 years' time, Viola will definitely be still a career woman, working harder, and also I'm looking at starting my own businesses. What I'm looking at in the near future, for instance, is to buy myself a very comfortable home. That is definitely achievable.
So my dreams is to see my kids that they can have everything that they want, like everything they need.
I'm trying hard. I'm a single parent. I'm trying hard to do what's best for him.
I communicate with my child in Xhosa and English. I want to make sure that she knows my language, my mother tongue, and then also English, because she is going to, you know, to learn English at school, in English at school.
Credit card, garage cards, but I do have an overdraft at the moment, which I'm trying so hard to get rid of. But reality of the situation, you can't.
I can say it's a party or get together, stokvel, yeah, stokvel, with some women. I think we are 2 men. We are investing in Allen Gray. You know, Allen Gray investors in Waterfront. I'm saving, you know, for the kids, for the Christmas and New Year's, you know, like we blacks, we like to buy clothes.
So I think it's a good thing to have an investment in terms of, you know, unit trusts and retirement fund.
There's a normal way where you save money in your bank, but I thought of something else. Like buying a house. That's a good save. I can buy a house and build it, make it big. Then I save for me and my kids.
Property is booming in South Africa, and you know, you bought a house 5 years ago for 345. Today you can sell it for 2.5. That is, to me, an investment.
Investing money, like investments in a bank. I don't know about it, but because I don't do investment.
Sometimes you need a peace of mind alone, but in the township you can't say you can have your peace of mind. The neighbor will come and ask you a sugar, or someone or your friends want to see DSTV, to see the match, but you want to stay alone.
I don't think you can actually compare the two, because where I come from, life used to be very simple. I mean, you'd go to your next door neighbor and ask for sugar, and it's something that you cannot necessarily do here in Johannesburg. You know, people will look at you and think, what's the problem? Is she mad?
And slowly but shortly, we had more black people coming in the neighborhood. But still, even if we had those black people moving into the neighborhood, it was not the same like Ezwelitsha, the spirit of Ubuntu, humanity and all that. People kept to themselves. So what taught me about suburbs, what I realized is that, you know, people keep to themselves. You don't really mind what so-and-so does next door as long as you don't disturb them, because the noise level, it's a no-no. And we adapted to learn and to understand that and to live like that, because now if someone is making a noise next door neighbor, you feel like, geez, one of these people is going to stop. We need to sleep.
Have the simplicity about it, let alone the fact that I might not necessarily get as many opportunities there compared to here, but life was much more easier, stress-free, you know, and much more simple and so laid back, and people, you know, play in the streets